Hi YouTubers, it's Roxanne from Rox's Cards and Crafts, bringing you from my series 1. We're on to episode 3, making your own embellishments. And today I'm going to show you how to do the floating butterfly. I'm going to show you how to achieve these, I'm going to call them cardstock shavings, which is basically what they are. And we're going to use the shavings and we're going to use twine for the antennas and the tail on the butterfly. And as shown in previous, in 1 and 2 I think, we're going to make these floating for the box cards, or you can make them flat for your normal cards. I just find that these come in handy for anything. Now this butterfly we have used once again from Cricut bundle Close to My Heart Art Philosophy, and this is page 41, and we've done the base here and the shift key for the overlay with the butterfly. That it's cut at 1.5 inches. Just before we get into doing this, I'll just move this out of the way. And if I can try and show you, it's very difficult on video to show you how to do this, but I want to show you how to achieve those cardstock shavings. And there are 3 different ways to do it. I have the Fiskars. So I have the caterpillar crop here, and that has a light that goes with it. This has a lifelong blade, and it doesn't need replacing. And I find that that's what gives me the nice curly effect. The Fiskars normal everyday cutting, slicing paper thingy that we all generally have, because these are quite expensive, these caterpillars. I got it mainly so you wouldn't have to replace the blades. I am going through quite a lot of blades and I don't enjoy it, but it's still, it's nice, and this is quite heavy. This is still quite light. And then you've got the good old trusty scissors. So get yourself a piece of cardstock. I'll see if I can't move this somehow. Maybe that might show it a bit better. About, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 5 inches. You need to give it a good length so that it curls. It's like curling ribbon. And you ever so slightly pop it over the edge. I don't know if we can see that. I don't know if we can see it when it's turned on. No, that's worse. So there's your edge. So the edge is this steel bit, and that's the light. So we're talking about 1/2 millimetre. Now with this you have to push it up towards the groove and try and spread your fingers out and push this blade in towards, and then cut it. And there you have a nice curly bit. Nice curly bit there. So that's for the Caterpillar Pro. Sorry, crop. Keep saying pro. Something's a pro and it's not me. So then we have, back up here, we have the good old trusty, we all know how to use. So once again, push your paper up there or down there, whichever way you prefer. I prefer up there. Now I find that this doesn't do it. So if we do that again, I'll show you, all it does is cuts it straight. So forget about the Fiskars blades. Don't like the way they work. Now the good old pair of scissors, but it really depends on how good you are at doing fine cuts without going over the edge. Now I'm not doing this with a light on, But if you can, see, no good. And so to do it, I have to do it closer to me. It worked the other day. No. I think it's because I don't have a light. So just practice. Oh. But you can see it curls. It does do better than that. Of course it's not going to happen while I am on video, so we won't worry too much about that. But that's just to give you an idea if you can test some ways of how to get some curly ribbon for your antennas, for your butterflies. Now I'm just going to quickly do some pink ones. It's a bit long, this. I don't really need it that long. To this side. This, I mean, there are other, I don't know if a guillotine would do it, but they just come out so beautifully and curly on this. Don't go and buy this cropper just to do curly shards. This just happens to be what I have, and scissors can do it too. Just practice with the scissors off camera, or just use some twine or some beautiful gold or silver fine thread. This cardstock is about £80. It's got a nice pearlescent on one side and just a bright pink on the other. So I like it so that you can use a solid core cardstock. Solid core means that you're not going to get the white bit in the middle. Okay. Then it's just a matter of quickly getting back to putting these butterflies together. And I've also, now you can use anything you have. You can print some butterflies from the internet and fussy cut them out. If you have the Explore, anything. I've got the Cricut Expression and the Brother Scan and Cut, obviously. You know, you can use any butterflies you want. Here I've got some butterflies cut out from it's an old die that I've had for a while, Cricut die, and it's got 4 embossing folders. Good chance for me to use these. So it's just a matter of, once again, putting your, now I've gone ahead and I've pre-done using, you know, the pearlescent glue that sticks. I've gone ahead and done anyway the little colours in the middle and put a Winker Stella on the leaves, their wings, right? I've gone ahead and done that. So it's just a matter of gluing, sorry, I paused there as I do. Anyone that watches me knows that I do not finish sentences or I pause. And there you have the little butterfly. Stunning. You can make these shorter, obviously. Pop them off like that, and that's number one. So I won't bore you with putting all those together, and then it's just a matter of putting your acetate in the middle, and then put your acetate there using a dot like I showed you in the previous, and putting another one on the other side, or just keeping it flat for your cards. So the main purpose of this video was to just show you how to do the cardstock shavings. Oh, also don't forget we can use twine. You can use some twine as well. So all sorts of things. So thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe and share, and I will be back soon to show you how to do some more embellishments in episode 4. Bye for now. I also meant to show you that this looks rather like a science experiment, but I'm using a foam board where I can stick the pins in when I'm putting the butterflies together, and then I use the liquid, got it, here we go, the liquid pearls, and then I can put them out of the way to dry, and so that they pop up looking like a little pearl in the middle. It's going to focus, yeah, there we go. So it ends up looking like a beautiful little pearl in the middle. They're not perfect pearls. They're liquid pearls. But the theory for me is that any time that I put liquid pearls onto things and put them aside, I always put them somewhere where I flatten them. So, and I like making a whole heap of embellishments, not just one at a time, either to sell them or to put on all my cards. So that's my little science project. Killing or making butterflies. Well, I'm not killing them, I'm making them. So there's those two put together, and I just used a Sakura glitter pen. Jelly Roll Sakura. Pink Star. Yeah, Sakura pen. And I just went over the embossed part to give it a shine. So I'm now going to put some liquid pearls in the centre of these butterflies like I did for the smaller ones, and we'll be done. Thanks again. Bye.